cool, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the spray. I've seen this a couple of years ago, but they're all interchangeable, aren't they? You can just slide in and out.
Yeah, yeah, all by itself.
All by itself.
I think they're doing a demonstration.
They'll do the demonstration where it changes and
Yeah,
stuff. Okay.
Fertilizer spreader.
Yeah, pretty cool. My kids like that. I don't know. I think it's more fun to operate the stuff, but I don't know.
I was gonna say, man, we're just accountants, but man, if farming becomes this easy, it's going to be an easy investment.
An easy investment, yeah.
I think the plan
Where are
is
you guys from? Saskatoon?
Saskatoon, yeah. I think we have plans eventually we'll have like stations in the middle of your field in different posts, and if you just go fill up with seed or fertilizer or spray.
There's going to be a few mistakes. I guess it's going to, yeah, I don't know how.
That's the way things are going though.
Yeah, it's all going that way.
Semi-trucks, vehicles.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm happy with 6,000. Yeah, it's about, we see the record list of pedigree seed growers. We grow seed and sell it to other farmers. So a lot of our farmers for seed production. Like we're going to market it ourselves, we're going to sell it to ourselves. I don't really sell it around it, so I sell it directly to farmers.
Very, very flexible for any of your seeding needs. Each of the products have electric meter motors, and product 2 in specific is limited on meter RPMs to be used on lower rate seed and inoculant applications. Products 1, 3, and 4 would be utilized for things like seeding your coarser grains and also your fertilization. Those 4 tanks that I mentioned are all placed on their own set of load cells, and what this means is that you know what's going in and you know what's coming out of the Seedmaster at all times. It aids you in planning your fields, and it also aids in calibrating your machine to ensure that your rates remain extremely precise. The 4 products are joined into 2 chutes, 1 seed and 1 fertilizer. So those 2 tanks for each product are able to be joined into 2 streams simply through Seedmaster's Ultra Pro 2 technology. And what this does is it combines them into a single Venturi airstream and delivers it very gently to the opener and placed into the ground. Seedmaster's Ultra Pro 2 technology has been independently tested by PAMI just this past year and was proven to be the most gentle and most accurate metering system that is available on the market today. The machine is spaced on 15-inch spacing, which means on this particular 30-foot machine, there are 24 total openers. And what you see there is you guys are seeing the traditional Seedmaster opener that everybody knows and is familiar with. But as it goes down, there's a couple things I'm going to call attention to, and you guys will see them turning now. That is Seedmaster's residue management system. Those tines allow for material to be pulled safely through the machine so that you're not plugging products and you're not plugging the actual rank of openers up as well, which could potentially stop the machine. Another thing that I'll call attention to, and you guys will see it at the very end, as it picks up, you also see that the rank raises and lowers with the openers. And what you're looking at there is a rank height sensor, so that in uneven terrain, it is keeping your frame of your openers level and at the same height above the ground at all times. And it just even further enhances the precision placement that the Seedmaster opener is known for. So as it takes its last swipe and finishes up its mission here, again, I will call attention to that rank height sensor as you saw it come down. Pay close attention to the way the trash wheels rotate. They are not powered and they are not pressured down. They work under their own weight and allow the material to naturally flow through the machine. If there's any questions, we want you to find any of us at either the Seedmaster booth. This technology of a single rank machine is also available on Seedmaster's Ultra SR, which was demonstrated a short time ago in the seeding demonstration. Please come find any of us if you have any questions. And as it finishes,
he's got a remote control that's included with DOT, and it's basically got all the manual functions on it. He can control, forward, reverse, left, right, speed, range, lift, lower, and just some basic functionality. And that remote's primarily made for maneuvers like this, where we're switching implements or driving into the shed or whatnot, just through a Windows-based tablet, an industrial, very solid tablet that you guys can beat up on, and it'll be able to withstand significant abuse. Within that tablet itself, everything is in there for the farmer. 99% of the operation is from that tablet. It's got a GIS map overlay built into it. It's got everything that's needed for docking and charging inside your pickup truck or combine or whatever, wherever you're operating DOTs. It's got the vast majority of the equipment that you see here today.
Oh, this is just using everything.
So the guys, they've disconnected hydraulics, 2 hydraulic connections and 2 electrical connections on DOT, and they've dropped DOT or the implement onto the ground. There's some lift stands that they've lowered, and they've just placed the seeder onto the ground, and now they're showing off here with a couple of whoop-de-doos for you guys here, and then they're gonna travel over to the new leader spreader and lift that spreader up into place. So very quick and easy to drop an implement and lift an implement up.
Okay, cool. See there?
It's very good.
So Kurt, he's driving it into place. He's gonna straddle that implement, and there's 4 lifting arms on dot, hydraulic lifting arms, that lift on the implement and lift that implement up into place. So the implement's got 4 receiving holes. As it's being lifted up into place, it's drawing those receiving holes around the dowel pins and placing that implement into place onto dot. And then the lifting arms, there's a continuous hydraulic pressure that holds them in place with a couple of quick pins just for additional safety. Type of sensor out there, so we want to open that up and make that a very easy process for third parties to mount their sensors and have the ability to collect that data very efficiently and just allow that to happen. We really want to work with as many, not only implement providers, but third party cloud services sensor type companies, because we want to take advantage of their special sauce and allow the farmers to ultimately decide on, you know, what services that they want to utilize. So we want to open that up. So right now we've got the new leader spreader, a really exciting implement that you know, I'm just excited to get my own hands on and get it on my farm and start working with it. A lot of really awesome and leading features, and I'm going to pass the mic over and we're going to learn a bit more about.
You on? Good afternoon, folks. My name's Rob Rudolphi with New Leader Manufacturing, and we're very excited to introduce to you here this afternoon the NL5 nutrients. From a dependability standpoint, as you can see, the box is 100% 304 stainless steel construction. Fertilizer is a corrosive material. It creates a lot of problems in terms of corrosion, or can potentially create a lot of corrosion problems. With stainless steel hardware, stainless steel construction, we can mitigate a lot of these problems before they start. Additionally, our engineering teams have worked together closely, both the DOT engineering teams and the New Leader engineering teams, to build it from the ground up to ensure proper weight and balance. No matter if the unit is fully loaded, half loaded, or empty.
Look at it, you probably won't find the sensors because they're tucked right up inside the boom and they're hidden. This sprayer has, or not this one, but we have sprayed, and to us as Saskatchewan farmers, it doesn't sound like a lot of acres, but we sprayed about 15 or 16,000 acres between Saskatchewan and Arizona. We've also seeded, and probably Norbert mentioned, about 5,000 acres this spring cumulatively. And again, it doesn't sound like a lot of acres, but in the world of autonomous farming, it is huge. There's nobody else in the world that could claim those numbers. And when you come back next year to AIM,